WIPAHS is an independent, non-governmental organization, registered as a non-profit charitable humanitarian trust with the government of Tanzania. WIPAHS promotes rural development through self-sustained projects that are used to promote the well-being of the community regardless of sex, race, or religion. Established since 1984, with the sole purpose of improving the well-being of fellow human beings, WIPAHS has undertaken the projects to provide access to safe, clean water, education, medical, eradication of poverty, and social welfare. Villagers had to walk miles to fetch water from lily ponds or muddy, unclean water from hand-dug holes and contaminated puddles such as these. In providing access to safe and clean water, WIPAHS has dug over 400 wells in remote areas around the country under the Kerbala Well Project. This means that 400 villages have been provided with permanent sources of clean water. WIPAHS, under Zamzam Project, has initiated a scheme of creating employment and economical upliftment of the local community by providing sewing machines for a small-scale business. A group of 30 women have successfully started small-scale businesses. WIPAHS has been very active in the field of propagation and the true teaching of Islam. Madrasatul Zahra, where about 40 girls are receiving religious instructions, and also classes in English, Arabic, and sewing. Education is an important factor in a man's life. WIPAHS firmly believes that the best way to eradicate poverty is to strengthen a person's ethics and character by providing quality education. At Kibaha, some 35 kilometers from the capital Dar es Salaam, is the Wali ul Asr Education Center, providing secular and Islamic education from nursery to college education. Computer science courses to science courses in chemistry, physics, botany, are all taught in the laboratories and in the lecture halls sitting some 120 students. The Education Center also houses a library where books in different subjects are accessible to students. Some of the books were donated from well-wishers from Toronto, Canada. Right across from the center is Lady Fatima Dormitory, housing some 400 girls. The adjacent mosque can accommodate over 1,000 worshippers. The administrative block has offices on the ground level, while the first and second floor are proposed colleges for BA and law. Seminars are conducted on a regular basis, whereby participants from far and wide come to discuss various subjects of mutual benefit. These facilities were recently used for a seminar to accommodate over 21 Islamic scholars celebrating 20 years of WIPAHS. The religious scholars came from Saudi Arabia, Iran, Comoro, the UK, Kenya, Zanzibar, Pemba, and adjacent towns near Dar es Salaam. With some 1,300 students, of which 800 are full-time students, boarding and lodging is all arranged at WIPAHS. A large kitchen managed by volunteers provides meals to over 1,000 students. The kitchen is self-sufficient in growing their own vegetables and making dough for bread, which is all made fresh daily in the wooden baking ovens. In Tanzania, medical facilities are very limited and expensive. WIPAHS provides medical treatment support, sponsoring cataract surgeries. Donors have donated wheelchairs, stretchers, and beds. You may also wish to do so. Ali Center, the new wing for boys on 12.7 acres of land, was donated to WIPAHS by the family of the late Syed Akhtar Rizvi. Maulana Mohammad Rizvi of Toronto performed the opening of the classroom block on January the 31st, 2005. Ali Center has a boys' dormitory and a mosque. Plus a soccer field. The recent worldwide increase on fuel and food has impacted upon the cost of running the WIPAHS establishments. We are appealing to you all to contribute to this worthy cause. Any donation, however small, will be appreciated. In the past 10 years, WIPAHS has managed to dig over 400 wells, provide education for thousands of students, economically uplift several hundred families, and provide Islamic and secular education from nursery to college level. All this requires funds and financial help, and we appeal to you to support and donate generously. Please help WIPAHS to continue providing clean drinking water, tabligh, education, medical and social welfare. You can also send in your Qum's contribution. So much is being done by volunteers and dedicated friends under the guidance of a visionary lovingly known as Haji Sahib. WIPAHS has carved its name in the humanitarian history as the big brother of the poor. In a little less than a decade, a visionary objective has turned into an amazing reality. Bring a smile to an orphan and the less privileged. Through this video, you have seen what a mammoth project WIPAHS is undertaking. Please support WIPAHS so that we can support the needy and those who deserve. You will for sure be blessed. Please send your donations to Nasimco. Or send your funds to WIPAHS.